During the holidays, a lot of people plan a lot of parties. And if you're the host, be sure you don't find yourself in legal trouble. Anchor Lori Tucker and our illegal analyst, Greg Isaacs, have what you need to know before you open your doors to guests.
Greg, thank you for coming in.
Lori, it's good to be here.
It's holiday time. Hosting family and friends around the table is so much fun. You see the wine glasses there. Holiday hosts have one fear in mind, and that is, oh goodness, what do I do if somebody goes overboard and then they have an accident after they leave? What is the culpability? What's the liability for hosts?
Well, Lori, you know, holiday cheer can lead to legal woes.
Yeah.
And let's talk about Tennessee's Dram Shop Act. If you're a bar, restaurant, a lot of holiday parties take place there. You are typically protected. Our legislature and Supreme Court has held that the consumption of alcohol, not the furnishing, is the proximate cause of accidents involving alcohol.
A couple of exceptions to that.
Exceptions, serving someone underage or visibly intoxicated. Let's talk about a social host. If the party's at your house, you invite your friends, family, neighbors, then you don't have as high a standard as a restaurant bar owner, but if you serve underage individuals, that's a big no-no for incurring liability. So when your friends and family have their college kids home from the holidays, don't be afraid to say no. Under Tennessee, you have to be 21 to consume alcohol. The other thing is if you assume a duty. So if you take one person's car keys, you have assumed a duty, and you need to make sure that you're vigilant and don't let other people leave.
Somebody coming in late, overdoing it, you didn't take their keys, you could get in trouble.
Correct.
Wow. Okay. What about other things? Say grandma's walking up the sidewalk and you haven't put your Christmas lights on just the way you should. Maybe you have a cord across the sidewalk and she trips.
Right.
Can you be liable?
Right. Everybody's got a little Griswold in them. You want the lights, you want the trees, the big Frosty the Snowman, but you have a duty to use reasonable care under the circumstances. Just because it's holidays and you have a big nativity scene or a creche out in front of your house, make sure everything is safe. Make sure there's no seen or unforeseen hazards, or you could be liable. Not as high a standard for a social host invitee as a commercial restaurant bar would have, but be vigilant.
What if the postal carrier trips on a loose rock on your step?
Then you could be in trouble, because if you're on notice and you've not used reasonable care, then you could be responsible.
Someone falls down your stairs, they trip, but your stairs are fine. Then
stairs are fine. Then you say, sorry about that, you must be clumsy. I'm not negligent. But again, just common sense. When you're having a party, just realize there is a lot of responsibility that goes with it. And another important thing, when you have that office party, just know, because it's a Christmas party, does not give you carte blanche to say things you shouldn't do, violate company protocols and policies, or sexually harass your coworker, or tell those jokes that you've been holding back on all year.
Don't overdo it at the office, because people have lost their jobs over that and their reputations. All right, Greg, thank you.
Thank you, Lori.
Don.
Yeah, Lori and Greg, thank you. If you have a legal question, send it to AskIsaacs@WATE.com. And remember, we talk with Greg every Wednesday, 5:30, right here on Channel 6, on the air where you see it. But we also have a deeper conversation on WATE.com about the same subject at 2:30 if you want to catch that online.